G'day gamers, Ranger Tony here, back with another new playthrough. Sorry I've been away for a while. Oh, I just realised my lights aren't on. There you go, you have a couple of weeks off and suddenly you're just so unprofessional again. Much better. Now, yes, I've had a couple of weeks off, sorry about that. There's been a lot of family and work and other things going on. Lots of public holidays here in Australia, one after the other for some reason. Anyway, when last we were playing, we just finished a complete run through of Baldur's Gate, my first ever complete run through. It only took me 24 years to do it. And if I was going to do that last battle again, I would give every member in my party the scroll of magic protection. And that last fight would be so much easier. Anyway, we started playing Icewind Dale, and I sort of lost interest. It probably wasn't obvious during that first episode of Icewind Dale, but I had sort of lost interest a little bit even then. Not in Icewind Dale, but just in that gameplay engine again. And so I decided I've come back here to Skyrim because that's my go-to lately. But importantly, in my Skyrim playthroughs recently, over the last several months, I sort of finished my playthroughs as a mage, and I was really having a lot of fun doing that. And I showed you some builds, basically how using enchanting you can wipe out the spell cost of any of the spell schools. But I realized, I was thinking about it the other day, I've never completed the game as a mage. I've done it as a spell sword, and I've done it as just normal fighters, and I've done it as an archer or a crossbowman, but I have never done it as a mage. So I thought, great, I'm going to do it. My first thought was to do it as a pure, like, original Skyrim mage, so none of the new content from the Anniversary Edition. But the new content of the Anniversary Edition just makes it so much better. So we are going to stick with that. The other thing that we're going to do is I've decided I want to do all three main campaigns. So the main campaign, Kill Alduin, the Dragonborn DLC, and the Dawnguard DLC. Probably in reverse order. So I'm probably going to do Dawnguard, then Dragonborn, then the main questline. I'll start, of course, a little bit of the main questline. The game really likes you to do that. I don't plan on doing any of the Mages Guild questline. I've done a lot of that recently. So that's going to be it. I'm also, for those watching this on YouTube, I'm going to try something a little bit different. You may not know, but when I make these episodes in Twitch gives you an option to upload all this content to YouTube, and it will either upload your entire stream as one video, or it'll split them. Unfortunately, it splits them into 15-minute chunks. I'm going to try that. I would really like to be able to segment my gameplay a little bit so that it's not right in the middle of something at the 15-minute mark, but that means I've got to keep an eye down here on the timer of how the game is going. Maybe not. We'll see. But we are going to start. Oh, and the other thing I didn't mention about this playthrough. So I've called it the Elementalist because the new spells that you get in the Dawnguard, not the Dawnguard, in the Anniversary Edition from the Creation Club, the new spells are, the new destruction spells are referenced as elemental because those spells actually contain a little bit of, like, rather than being a spell which is a fire spell or a frost spell or a shock spell, it's all three bundled up into one ball of energy. And I really, if I could create a mod that just modified the look of these spells when you cast them, I have the perfect idea of how I would have made it look. A little lightning bolt that looks like it's about you know, yay long. And it's a long, thin bolt of lightning crackling, and swirling around it is one little bit of ice and one little bit of flame. So that as the thing goes towards you, it sort of looks like it's sort of corkscrewing through the air as the bolt flies. At the moment, it's just this ball of energy that hits. It's okay, but it doesn't look as cool as a little bolt of electricity with a little fire bolt and a little icicle that spin around the outside of it as it flies towards the target. That would have looked perfect. Okay, so Elementalist. We're going to concentrate on destruction because we're going to get some insane damages with these spells. The other thing is we're going Nord, because Nords get absolutely no benefits to magic when they start. Nothing. They're one of the few races. I think it's Nord and Wood Elf are pretty well it. If you want to start with the default 15 in all of the magic skills, this is the way to go. Because even if you pick Orc, for example, which you would think Orc would be perfect to take as a mage with no help, they get a bonus to enchanting. Because that's a good thing for a blacksmith build to have. You smith up gear and then you enchant it, you see. But Nords don't get any bonuses to that. The only advantage we're going to have as a Nord is our cold resistance, our frost resistance. So that's going to be it. Now, any of my other playthroughs you've seen, I like to play Bretons for mages because they have an inbuilt magic resistance. And their special ability that they can use once per day actually converts spells that are cast at you back into magicka, which is wonderful. But we're going to try it as a Nord. Potentially, I mean, arguably the worst race to start a mage build as. And we're going to see how we go. I really don't have much of an idea of how I even want this guy to look. You know what? That might be good enough. Let's just make a couple of minor things. I'm not big on the complexion or the scars, so that will look good. And how is he going to look with my wonderful friendly mutton chop? That is apparently the name of this beard style. The mutton chops are this, and then you add a moustache to it, and it becomes the friendly mutton chop, apparently. So if we get him the friendly mutton chops, that's a mutton chop, right? Just the hair down the cheeks, down the jawline more than anything. Well, it is the cheeks, you know, because back in the day that was the style there. That is the friendly mutton chop. I really wish that was a bit more defined. Out of all of the facial hairstyles, like just a little bit bushier, a little bit more defined. It doesn't matter what hair color you have, that tends to just look a bit sparse along the jawline, a bit straggly. Anyway, we're going to stick with that, and we are going to call ourselves, of course, Elementalist. And
approach, my child.
Good.
And choose where your new life shall
I was concerned. I wasn't hearing. I thought I would hear that voice before I did this. We're going to do the vanilla start,
Such is the strange
of course.
twisted hand of fate.
Now, I do want to quickly set up my mod configurations. You've probably seen me do this a bunch of times, but I prefer the clock to be 24 hours because that's just the sort of person I am in general. And then SkyUI, if I set the minimum time left for the active effects to 0, it means it shows me the active effects down the side here all the time. And that is something that I very much like. Right, let's do this. I really wish I could speed up this first little bit, though, unfortunately. We've seen it a dozen times, a billion times, to be honest, if you watch anyone else who does Skyrim. To the point that, if you know anything about this, this is actually a meme. People do weird little things where, you know, there'll be a video or something of someone getting knocked out or, you know, running off screen and disappearing, and it'll fade to black, and then this will fade in, and you'll hear just the first line usually.
Hey, you. Finally awake.
And then bang, that's the end of the meme normally.
Across the border, right? Walked right into that Imperial ambush, same as us. And that thief over there.
Damn you Stormcloaks. Skyrim was fine until you came along. Empire was nice and lazy. If they hadn't been looking for you, could have stolen that horse and been halfway to Hammerfell. You there, you and me, we shouldn't be here. It's these Stormcloaks the Empire wants.
We're all brothers and sisters in vines now, thief.
Shut up back there.
What's wrong with him, huh?
Watch your tongue. You're speaking to Ulfric Stormcloak, the true High King.
Ulfric? The Jarl of Windhelm? You're the leader of the rebellion. But if they've captured you... Oh gods, where are they taking us?
I don't know where we're going, but Sovngarde awaits.
No, this can't be happening. This isn't happening.
Hey, what village are you from, horse thief?
Why do you care?
A Nord's last thoughts should be of home.
Rorikstead. I'm from Rorikstead.
General Tullius, sir. The headsman is waiting.
Good. Let's get this over with.
Sure. Mara, Debella, Kinnereth, Akatosh, Divines, please help me.
Look at him. General Tullius, the military governor. And it looks like the Thalmor are with him. Damn elves. I bet they had something to do with this.
Well, you can be sure the elves had something to do with this. The Thalmor, that is. Interesting note, if you
I used to be sweet on a
have noticed, you may or may not have,
wonder if
I have never
still making that
played an elf.
juniper
High elf. Refuse to. I know there are good high elves in the game,
walls and towers. You
but
used to make me
I am very much against the Thalmor.
Who are they, Daddy? Where are they going?
And I've said it before, it's interesting and refreshing to see a game where the high elves are sort of the bad guys, because that's usually the opposite. They're always, you know, on the side of good, and here they're not, although they themselves think they're on the side of good.
Let's go. Shouldn't keep the gods waiting for us.
No, wait, we're not rebels.
Face your death with some courage, thief.
You've got to tell them we weren't with you. This is a mistake.
Step towards the block when we call your name. One at a time.
Empire loves their damn lists.
Ulfric Stormcloak, Jarl of Windhelm.
It has been an honor, Jarl Ulfric.
Ralof of Riverwood. Lokir of Rorikstead.
No, I'm not a rebel. You can't do this.
Halt!
You're not gonna kill me.
Archers! Anyone else feel like running?
Wait. You there. Step forward.
Probably worthwhile talking about mods too. I have a few mods.
Picked a bad time to go.
I got rid of some of the spell mods that I had in previous playthroughs,
Get the list.
because I felt I wanted to stick with mostly the spells that were in
I'm sorry.
the Anniversary Edition.
At least you'll die
But the teleport spells, the spell chest, and the related stuff around that, and the Spectral Horse are the main things that I've kept in. Because it's good to be able to summon a chest, whether it's the static chest or the moving chest. It's good to be able to summon a horse, a mount of some sort. And the ability to teleport from place to place. It actually isn't a big deal in this because I'm not doing a survival playthrough. But it is a convenience. Although it'll be a while before we have enough magicka to be able to cast those spells because you need 250 magicka. And we're going to... It'll take a while for us to get there. Probably close to about level 10. And I'm actually considering not going too much higher than about 250 base magicka. Because hopefully I shouldn't need much more magicka than that in the game. I'm going to then start putting it into strength. There's a method behind my madness for this. Because what I want to do is it's a little bit of training or potentially increasing the difficulty as a mage. Now, I have mucked around off camera a little bit, playing on both master and legendary difficulty as fighters. Okay, and much more doable. Crossbowman Archer, not sure. I haven't really played with that too much. But even on master level difficulty, which is just below, I believe it's the one just below expert. Oh, just below legendary. Sorry. So the second highest difficulty, as a mage, it is still quite difficult. And so if I was to do this and play on that sort of level difficulty, I would probably, for the first 10 or more levels, I would have to alternate between increasing magicka and increasing health. And I'd have to be continually increasing health over time once I got my magicka to about 250, because enemies just do so much more damage, and your ability to evade it, ignore it, whatever, is just going to be so much harder as a mage in general. And on those higher levels, health is just so much more important. Okay. Let's get out of Helgen as quickly as we can. We all know what it's like. There we go. Alduin breaks through there. Even going through the keep, I'm going to go as quickly as possible. Now, I am annoyed, but I'm not doing a Stormcloak start. It's strange because when I first played the game, I did Stormcloak all of the time, and now I pretty much do Imperial all of the time. The main reason is just I prefer to raid Alvor's shop in Riverwood, and quite frankly, I think that even though I understand and actually believe in the Nord's right to be independent if that's what they want, Ulfric is crazy. And I don't support crazy people.
Take a look around. There should be plenty of gear to choose from. I'm going to see if I can find something for these burns.
I just feel like there could have been better ways for Ulfric to do things. Ooh, excuse me. They're not used to talking so much again. But, they wrote it into the story this way for a reason, so yeah, that's fine. Okay, let's get set up, shall we? I do still have Raven on. I might not put it on. It does look nice, but we don't need it. We're going to favour that. We're going to favour that. We're actually going to do that. For the time being, that's going to be on 1. That's... Oh, hang on. That's always going to be on 8.
Come on, this way.
You say so.
We need to get moving. That dragon is tearing up the whole keep.
Just give me a minute.
Second. This light just the wrong angle, but it's almost blinding me. I think I need to clean my glasses. I see our god rays. So on the default difficulty, Adept, I believe it is called, these fights here aren't too bad, and actually, yeah, that is better. The glasses did need a good clean. You can get through these fights reasonably easily. But at higher levels, you really have to conserve your magicka as much as possible. Like, I can just do this until these two are dead. And that works really well at this level. The only stuff I think that's worth selling, because I have cloaks and capes on, they're worth selling, and the Stormcloak armor is worth selling, and that's about it. I'm not going to be using things like vegetable soup, so we're not going to do anything about trying to pick up that stuff. And frankly, I don't need to wait. Or Hadvar. Why did you... Oh, okay, you still haven't said that, so you've got to go back out and do that. Right. That's weird. I don't remember seeing that happen before, but... You know, that's Skyrim for you. Oops, some gold. Very nice. I always pick up the wines and potions. Wines sell reasonably well. Those alto wines, or whatever they are, they're worth... You know, you get about 4 or 5 gold for them when you sell them. Okay. I do also have my unlock spells. Spell. We need one. But of course, at this early stage, I can't get that spell until I get outside of Helgen. So we are going to need to use a lockpick here to get in. Go, because we definitely want all of this, seeing as we are a mage. Take those. I don't need to bother putting a cloak on at the moment. Now, what I'm going to do is, probably seems a little bit weird, but we're going to mix our spells like this. This is going to be useful. Because the fire, like, overall, whenever I've played in the past, up until the Anniversary Edition came out, whenever I played a mage, I always preferred, shock spells to fire spells. The fact that fire spells do damage over time, I think, is a good advantage. So... until I get the elemental spells, I am going to do a zap like that to get them on fire and doing a little bit of damage over time. But then stick with the more powerful flame spell. Oh, you little ripper. Okay. Got 2 of them. And there's the last one. Okay, let's loot. Get out of here. That. Getting a little dark, or at least it is for me. I've also got the floating torch spell that I've used in the past. Wonderful that I found that spell. Gives a much better light than the candlelight spell that hovers next to you does. I much prefer it. You don't have to worry about keeping a torch in your hand. Which isn't such a big deal for a mage. You could have a torch in one hand and a spell in the other. And because that's the other thing, I probably won't be dual-wielding spells for quite a while. At least not destruction spells. Probably not until I get my fortified destruction equipment that completely negates all spell cost for destruction, because I've mentioned this before, dual-wielding destruction spells costs 2.8 times magicka, but only does 2.2 times the damage. It's all of them. Reasons to sell. I mean, I know there's a lot of other stuff here I could take. I could take all the stuff out of the egg sacs and everything, but I want to get through this as quickly as possible. Come up here and grab the potions. I don't expect to need a lot of potions in this run. They're more, because, you know, I can heal myself. And I certainly hope to not have to worry about running out of magicka too often. I'm going to leave him there. I'm making a beeline down here. I'm going to take on that little group of bandits at their camp down here. But the fact of the matter is, I'm actually more interested in getting to the shrine because I want the Thalmor gear. Not that well, mostly to sell, if I'm entirely honest. That's the Archagon. He's the biggest problem. There we go. I might leave those bodies. Like, I'm not sure how much I can carry is the problem. I just want to search that. I want those roads because they're better than the ones I've got, and I'll probably end up using them for quite a while. We want to get this book just for the experience, and it'll get us closer to a level. If you've got... Yeah, we're going to want that. Really just want light stuff off these guys. Do you have any money on you? And that cloak and the lockpick I can sell. And where'd the other guy die? It was up here, wasn't it? There we are. But well, nothing that I want. Okay. Get over here. I've actually got a fair bit of carrying capacity. We'll grab all the stuff that we want up here first, and then we'll see how much capacity we've got to carry more. You got anything I want? 3 gold. The other stuff is just not worth taking. Neither is any of that. Take everything. Yes, everything that you've got. even though I don't want the iron sword or the dagger. And I'm not going to wear those robes because they take up a hood slot as well. But I need them so that I can disenchant them. That's my main goal there. Alright, what do we got? We've got about 100 bananas of carrying capacity to go, so let's come over here. Do we take more stuff off these guys or not? Actually, now that I think about it, let's not. We might come back for that. Might being the operative word. The Mage Stone. Then the next thing we want is... This is part of the unlock mod that I've got. The unlock spell mod. Let's favor that. Let's put that on our 5 slot. Some gold and the other, the lock spell, which we don't need, but we'll take anyway. No wolves there. If there's no wolves here, in this sort of general area down here, I always feel like it's a skeever that ends up jumping me, and he usually jumps me like right there as I'm coming up through this pathway, but neither has happened, and that actually makes me a little nervous. Because what has killed whatever those things are? I'm not going to steal this book, but we are going to read it, because that gives us a little bit towards the next level. Okay, potentially some dead bodies over there. Which in a lot of cases is better than live bodies, but sometimes the dead bodies are there and then you get attacked by bandits when you go and see the bodies. So, careful. A treasure hunter with a note. What does the note say? I don't really want side quests, if I'm honest. South Fringe Sanctum with a necromancer. You know where that treasure is. That's what I'm going to try and get. Oh look, Hadvar just made it in. Okay, Slimy Sven,
Camilla, I've seen him.
give me your note.
You may be here. Give Camilla this letter. It's full of venomous
What's
nonsense.
as big as the
Tell her
mountain
it's
and
Ain't every... Of course. What's all this about? What are you...
I only want the expensive stuff. A Ring of Minor Restoration, that's actually really good.
That explains what I saw earlier. You're right. The Jarl needs to... We need to get word to Jarl Balgruuf in Whiterun to send... Come on inside.
Okay, that's got that mission ready to go. Let's read that spell book, even though we can't use that spell for quite a while. Mostly because, if we have a look, that spell requires 264 magicka. Even getting first level... I don't know what they've done with these spells, but even getting... Like, because it's a novice alteration spell. And even getting the novice thing doesn't reduce the spell cost of it.
Well, one of us
I think that's partly because it has to be dual wielded.
Maybe you could talk some. What are you talking? Oh my! Thank you for telling me the truth. Could you talk to?
Okay.
I don't know what you overheard. I'm sure he'll want to
Trinkets,
thank you for
odds and
standing up
ends.
for him.
That's
What have you got in the way of spells? I'm going to take something I never do, which is Frostbite. And I don't have enough gold for Oak Flesh. Well, that's simple. We'll sell stuff, won't we? Did I just sell the Thalmor cloak? Maybe it didn't have one. Didn't have one. Okay. We might keep the grey cloak. We don't want foot wraps. Gonna disenchant those. What's those? Alright. I don't need any of those. I don't like health. I do like health, but potions of health increase your health temporarily. I don't see the point, particularly as a mage, but just in general. Just need to sell all of that. And that. Sell all of those, of course. And we've got our level. Beautiful. Let's get oak flesh as well. So we're going to put those on. We're going to learn those. I might as well use that for the time being. If I'm honest, it's makes sense. Really does. Yeah.
I better get back to cleaning the store.
All right. So let's duck in here.
Sigrid, we have company.
I'm not going to hang around for all of this talking. I'm just going to grab loose change and anything good in there. I don't care about all that stuff. Oh, we got a level. Magicka! Destruction! Beautiful.
There's beauty here, unmatched in all. I appreciate your help. Please, take this. So lead the way. Still here. What do you want me to carry?
Nothing.
I'll head back home if you need me.
Wonderful. Okay, so let's raid his house, sell up everything, and then I think I'm going to head to Whiterun, only because I want to get to Farengar and buy first of the elemental spells. And I think that's going to be the only one I buy. We will then go and do the quest, or do the dungeon that we have to do, that will give us access to all of the other spells. Maybe not immediately, we might do a couple other little jobs around Whiterun first and around Riverwood. those. We've got that. Actually, I want to buy backpack as well, if I can. We'll see. I mean, it's not urgent that I buy a backpack, because as soon as I get the chest spell, I'll be set. It just means I can carry a little bit more before I need to call up the chest to store stuff. That will be the only advantage.
The river with my sister Camilla. Oh, a bit of this and a bit of that.
Okay, so I don't need any of this. Can I just sell corundium ore to him? Corundium ingot? I think I did. Tell you what, you better have a Mage's backpack. You do. Cool. Oh, I don't need to keep any of this. I'm going to sell that soul gem for the moment. I'm not going to be able to fill it just yet, but I will need to keep them before too long, because... Yep, that's good, and we'll sell that. Right, we are set. Where are we? Backpack. Wonderful.
Damn thieves. Is it?
Okay, all good. Look at him up there. The wolf, thinking he owns the damn place. It's pretty poor aim on my part that it took that much to kill him. Go down. And there's another one there. Okay. Can I get that? Is there one over there? Go get him first. Something in the water over here. What is it? Oh. Dead elk. Got the crabs that are often in this area.
You handle yourself well.
Yeah, not interested.
And we show up to solve
Not
the
interested in
well,
being called a loser by you as well, so that's why I helped out.
Need a ride?
Maybe later.
Halt. City's closed with the dragons about. Fine. But we'll be keeping an eye on you.
Taking the persuade option there always helps with leveling, because you'll always get a level of persuasion. At least if you do that at this early in the game. If you completely ignore Whiterun for a long time, your level will probably be such where it won't make a difference. Let's get the teleport to Whiterun book out of the way. There we go. I might not even go to Belethor. Let's go straight up and see the Jarl, I think. Mostly because I want to get in and buy some stuff. Oh, probably should sell what I've got so that I can buy the best stuff possible from Farengar, shouldn't I? That makes sense. There's also some free stuff I can pick up there as well.
Give up Some may call this junk. Me, I call them treasures.
Wasn't a lot to sell, but still.
Do come back.
Foolish old woman. You know nothing.
I have never done that mission.
Our suffering.
I'll consider doing it sometime. See what it's all about.
Need a blade? You should talk to Adrian at the forge.
Don't take this the wrong way, but you look a little sickly.
Look a little sickly. Have rock joint from those damn wolves. Actually, got a solution for that.
What would you have me do then? Nothing?
What's the meaning of this interruption? Jarl Balgrup is not... Well, that explains why the guards let you in. Come on then.
So,
The
you
Jarl
were at
will want to
Helgen.
speak to you personally.
You saw this dragon with your own eyes?
Yep.
What do you say now, Proventus? Shall we continue to trust in the strength of our walls against the dragon?
My lord,
Next time,
we
deal
should
with
send troops
Avenici.
to Riverwood at once. It's in the most immediate danger. If that dragon is lurking in the mountains...
The Jarl of Falkreath will view that as a provocation. He'll assume we're preparing to join Ulfric's side and attack him. We should
Enough! I'll not stand idly by while the dragon burns my hold and slaughters my people. Irileth, send a detachment to Riverwood at once.
Yes, my Jarl.
If you'll excuse me, I'll return to my duties.
That would be best. Here. There is... Come, let's go find Farengar, my court wizard. He's been looking into a matter related to these dragons and...
Floating torch spell. Wonderful. Novice robes. Ring of Restoration. Balmor robes. That's the important one. We now have the ability to create destruction fortification items. And shock resist. Oh, that's nice. I'm not going to break this down yet because I can't replace it.
Dragon project. Go ahead and fill him in.
Although, no. Wait until I've got enough money to buy a few grand soul gems, and then we'll break that down.
So the Jarl thinks you can... Well, when I say... You see, one sure... But I began to search. I, go to Bleak Falls Barrow. Find this tablet, no doubt... I had you figured for a mage. I
Okay.
appreciate this.
Cure disease. Elemental flare. How much? 820. 820. You know what? No, let's not buy anything else. I don't need... I mean, I was considering getting Mark and Recall, but I don't need those. They're not urgent. In fact, there's very few times when it's actually all that useful. I did include the Force, so this gives you the same ability as your Dragon Shout, your Unrelenting Force Shout. So there's actually 3 versions of the spell. There's Force, there's Unrelenting Force, and there's whatever the third one is. Whatever. Anyway. I decided I'm not going to take that, even though it is super, super useful early game. Until I get the Staff of Hasadoki, that is really useful because I can... Any opponent that gets too close, I can push them back. I will buy it. It is so good. It's a mod. It's not part of the... Oh, and I want the Spectral Horse, which I can't afford just yet. That's the next thing I need to get. All right. Over in here is the spellbook for the Conjure Chest, and we'll yoink take those coins as well because that's not a problem. Okay. Floating Torch and that. Cure Disease, Elemental Flare, and Force. So, we want to... where are we? Force. Remember that. That. And that. Okay. So, Force is going to be 1. Flames is going to be 2. Torch is going to be 7. And then for right now, we're going to do this. We're going to cure our disease.
I'm sure he will prove most useful.
Wonderful. There's the disease gone. Summon the chest. There we go. And that's going to give us all of those spells. Let's banish the chest. I don't really want or need all of those spells. The banish all furniture I think I will take. I definitely want the arcane enchanter. And I want the mobile luggage. The rest of the stuff I don't care about. I'm not doing alchemy. I'm not doing anything with an anvil. I might learn the bed, even though frankly I will probably not use it. And none of the rest of that stuff do I need in any way, shape, or form. So I might sell all of those back to Farengar. It won't be enough to get me the horse, the skeletal horse that I want, the Spectral Horse spell.
Oh, I thought you were already...
Oh, shut up. I'm not going there yet. Yeah, I can't afford the horse spell just yet. Aha, no, that's wrong. I need Elemental Flare as number 2, not Flames. There we go. Flare in my right, Force in my left. That sounds good. Okay. And because I've decided just now that I want to do something completely different.
Damn those Greymanes to oblivion. They want to back the storm cloaks.
Let's go and talk to that old lady and do her mission, because I've never done it before.
All I can think about is my son, my soul. They say that he was killed, but I know better. I know my son is alive. Those battle-born, they're in with the Imperials. They know it too, and yet they lie to my very face. It's not wise to discuss it here. Please, if you truly wish to...
Hey, I forgot I had a level here. Magicka. And then let's come over here to enchanting. Because making our enchantments just that little bit stronger will be really, really good. So where am I supposed to meet you?
The finest cuts, fresh from the wilds.
They say Helgen got hit by a dragon.
Once I've made... Before my... I met one of the caravan leaders. You do that? If you find one, I could teach you a thing or two about...
Okay, let's get these couple of missions ready to go.
You tried mercenary work? It might suit you. No, friend. No, I'm a Red Guard. My family hails from the Imperial Province. My Sapphire doesn't... He fed his entire family with the... I tracked it to... I don't know why I'm saying this, but if you find it out in your travels...
Walthium Towers, hey?
I can't stop now, and I can't get the sword on my own. If you find that sword,
Starve
bring
your
it to
wife
me.
and daughter to reclaim some rusty old sword?
I just need to hire one, maybe two good men. You won't starve.
I'll put it plain.
Ulfred,
You can claim your
patron
sword
of the
or
great
keep your wife.
I don't have any money. You better give me 5 septims right now or I'm gonna bloody your nose.
No, please.
Saphir.
I really don't have any money,
Wait,
Brave. I'll give you 10 septims tomorrow. Just don't hit me.
10 septims tomorrow, baby Battleborn. Or I'm gonna bloody your nose and your lip.
Waiting for it to unlock. I'm thinking, do I have to pick my way in?
meaning of this? Who have you brought into our home?
If only you could help bring my son back to me. Thorald's disappearance has been hard on all of us, but Adelstein has taken it badly. He's afraid of being taken as well, so he hasn't left the house. All he talks about is Thorald. Please help Alberstein if you can. Something has to be done, or we're all going to lose our minds. You take care of yourself now.
Battleborn. So, you're here to help? I know that Thorald's not dead. I just know it. The Imperials have him and are keeping him somewhere, but I don't know where. Those damned Battleborns, they know something. They're hiding it. They practically taunt us with it. They must have some sort of proof. There's gotta be something in that house of theirs. I just know it.
Really?
I don't dare leave the house myself, so I need your help. Anything that confirms that Thorald isn't dead, but is being held captive. I know those Battleborns have it. They'd be hiding it, of course. Wouldn't want it to get out that they've been lying this whole time. But you might be able to butter them up enough to lower their guard. The Battleborns, the Emperor's biggest bootlickers here in Whiterun. Their connections to the Empire and the Legion are well known. When Thorald didn't return home, there was no question in my mind. They knew Thorald supported the Stormcloaks, knew he was gonna aid them in battle, made sure he didn't come back. Locked him up someplace to get back at my family. I'm sure of it. We can't trust anyone. Who knows what? All right, Mother.
Find evidence of his fate. Where does it want me to go to do that? To the Battleborn house, which I think is this one just here.
Glad you're here in the city and not out in Riverwood. Those bastards don't even have a wall.
No? Oh, it's this one here. let's try this again, shall we?
You're not supposed to be here.
Under my attention, the queries have been made as to the whereabouts of one Thorold Greymane. It is my duty to inform you that Thalmor agents have taken possession of the prisoner and have escorted him to Northwatch Keep. I don't think I need to elaborate. It is in everyone's best interest if the matter is dropped entirely. I trust there will be no further inquiries. General Tullius.
I'm not going to warn you again. Get out, or I'll call the guards.
Did we make it out without the guards? We did. We made it out without the guards aggroing on us. Wonderful.
Do you have news? Did you find something? I knew it. Let me see, please. The Thalmor. By the 9. It's worse than I thought. So, Northwatch Keep. Then we know where to hit him. I'll do anything if it means saving my brother. You'll join us, won't you? Thorald can't be left to those monsters. Are you sure? I doubt you stand a chance against the Thalmor. I can have a group of men ready at a moment's notice. Many would be willing to help rescue my brother. Very well. I'll give you a chance. But if you can't do it, I will.
We're just going to wait a couple of levels and then go off and do that, I think. As for right now, let's go and do Bleak Falls Barrow. It's a good way to get early game experience. It does bring dragons into the world, but I'm okay with that. I just wish I had the money to buy the Spectral Horse, but you can always fast travel. So back to Riverwood we go. Sometimes I forget I can fast travel. Silly of me. Actually, let's do Embershard Mine first. Because it is also a good source of early game experience. Two wolves with one bolt. Is that the other one over there? It was. I didn't set up. Mobile luggage spell. Was there anything else I need to set up? Set that up as well, as that can be useful. See how powerful that is? Area of effect spell. He takes down 2 early game bandits with 1 hit. These spells are definitely OP. But I'm not going to complain about that at this point. This is the lowest level of spell. They only get better from here. Missed a little bit with that first shot. Meridia's beacon in there, which is good actually. Okay, let's unlock this chest. Wonderful. Care about the rest. Let's go down here. Want the experience from that book, even if we're never going to use smithing. Not going to bother getting the ores. Let's get the weapons, ingots, and I don't care about the bucket, but those ales sell well. As does the fishing rod. And then, of course, the one thing we've forgotten to get is the patch of gold there. I think I grabbed a torch in amongst all that somewhere, didn't I? No. I always throw my torches into water if I can, because that way they don't burn. Basically, because it just looks funny. You chuck a torch somewhere in the game and you leave it on the ground somewhere, and you walk past later and it's burning away, and it's like, what the hell's going on here?
My sister can... Some may call this junk. Me, I call them treasures.
Need the clairvoyant spell. I might as well just sell it. You have a grand soul gem. Beautiful.
I better get back to...
What was I just thinking I wanted to do with that grand soul gem? I can enchant that cloak.
Cleaning the store.
Here's what I can do. Oh, hang on. I wanted to get my level up first. I knew there was something else I was thinking I needed to do. If I get my level up, I can put the second point here, and my enchantments are now 40% stronger. That way, when I enchant this cloak of destruction, it's going to be 11%. We will call this a minor elemental cloak. And we are on the way. There's our minor elemental cloak. Banish that. Most of our money gone, but that's fine. Got some keys to put away. Let's chuck them in this chest. Wonderful. Is there an enchanted weapon there? It was. Damn it, wasn't quite enough to get me another level in enchanting. That's alright. Got him. Can't believe I timed that so well. I mean, that was the plan, but see if I can see the other guys without them knowing I'm here. Like to take them out from stealth. Not really. That's the one thing I would like there to be in this game. A way to do more damage with magic from stealth. But it's just not a thing. I think I got them both with that one hit. It's very good. Now, did he fall down or is he still up here? He's still up here. Beautiful. Makes it that much easier. Let's get out the mobile luggage. And put stuff away. I have not been keeping an eye on the time. It's alright. That idea probably wasn't going to work. And I was right. Let's quickly go and get this stuff from around here. The exception of the final boss, this is probably the hardest guy in this place. Took him out pretty easily. They were a little bit more annoying than I would have hoped. I feel like fire spells would have done better there. G'day, Saint Salvius. This is standard sort of destruction mage. I'm calling him the Elementalist because I'm using the elemental spells that come with the anniversary edition. But the big difference here is I've realized that I have never finished a playthrough as a mage. And so that's what I wanted to do. And then I thought, well, you know what? If I'm going to finish a playthrough as a mage, let's make it a complete playthrough. So the plan, such as it is right now, could change later on, but the plan is to do Dawnguard, Dragonborn, and the main questline with this character. Let's... And I don't know, I don't like these spiderwebs just hanging around all over the place. Let's get rid of what we can. Get rid of... There we go, that's all of it, I think. So yeah, the plan is do all of the DLC, all of the main quests. Probably not going to do the Mage Guild questline. Don't plan to do like Civil War or any of that sort of stuff. And this is a Nord. Because the Nords have absolutely no bonuses as mages. Here we go. No, it's not survival mode. I have included the teleportation spells that I've used in other survival mode playthroughs, but only just because I want to do as much as I can in the game using magic. So I've got the chest with the little the rolling chest as well, the little dwarven thing. I've got all that sort of stuff going, but it's really about seeing how far I can go as a mage. And I know it's going to get... There is a point where it's going to get ridiculously easy once I get the full destruction enchanting build done. I know that. But that'll just make it easy to just sort of breeze through all of those quests. And we got another level up. I wish I could put more points into there, although that is going to be useful once we get the Staff of Hasadoki. So let's get that now. That way I don't have to think about it later. I feel like I'm getting to the point where I'm going to have to start unloading stuff into the chest again. So I think that's probably a good idea. Ooh, go on. I should have taken I should have put that point into novice level alteration, because at the moment it's costing me a lot to use this unlock spell. Here we go. Okay. Yeah. No, what am I doing? That. Conjure the mobile luggage. Put it all away. Black cape. I might keep that with me. Put that in my other chest because that is going to be really nice to enchant. At some point, it's going to look good with the rest of the gear I plan on using in my sort of final build. Actually, it doesn't matter. I can probably buy and or make something better later on, now that I think about it. Come on, banish you. Alright. No biggie. This isn't good. Here we go. Hurry up, regen. Yeah, that's the first time I've had a problem like that. Said if I had just put a point into novice alteration, I would not have had those problems just then. Yes, the push spell is a modded. That's a mod as well. That is, it basically does the same as the Fusro Dar shout. There's 3 versions of the spell. And I just find it really quite useful early game as a mage to be able to push your opponents away and just knock them off balance a little bit so they don't get too close and beat you up like that guy just did to me. But the only reason that happened was because I spent too much of my magicka getting a shield spell going. Oops. Lucky, almost fell to my death then, I think. Trying to be silly and get down quickly. Wow, I found a lot of fire arrows. That's 30 fire arrows right now. That's going to be some good money when I sell them. Come on. I must have killed the other one. The archer must have been waiting right there when I blew up that, and I killed him because no sign of him. Either that or I'm going to get up there and he's going to ambush me. That never happens. Not over there. Yep. He was there and we got him with the first blast. Wonderful. Right, let's be a little bit different this time. Rather than going all the way over to the other side to get that chest and then coming all the way back. Let's just do this now because we can. Then we'll come over here. Get stuff from the chest. Wonderful. That shaves all of 10 seconds off the run. No, it's not a race. I'm just being silly.
I've been looking for you. Got something I'm supposed to deliver. Your hands only. Let's see here. Looks like that's it. Got to go.
Where is it? There you go. Necromancers, the Rising Dead. Might even do that.
I mostly deal with petty thievery and drunken brawls.
We did get an enchanted weapon. I don't think we actually got anything else enchanted. Let's just get everything out of the luggage. We're gonna sell stuff anyway, so let's just grab those. A couple of extra coin.
Whatever you need. Buy you smear if it's simple and strong. I
Actually... No, oh yeah, I do. I've got 3 petty soul gems. So why don't we do this? Why don't... We need to... I really want to keep remembering to do this. To just enchant stuff with anything that I can. Like that. With fire damage. Yeah. Sure. A belted tunic of destruction. Why not? And an onyx circlet of magic regen. Wonderful. We got a level. Yeah, hey. Alteration. Definitely alteration. We feel like we need that at the moment.
Iron, the finest weapons and armor.
Yep. Enchanting, even just recharging weapons with soul gems, it raises the enchanting skill quite well. So that's one of the reasons why once I get the Staff of Hasadoki, I feel like my enchanting goes up fairly quickly from then on because I'm always trying to recharge that staff. And it helps. It works really, really well. Sell the rest in here, as well as giving him his thing back.
The river, my sister Camilla. Take a look.
Keep that ring. We might be able to enchant that. I doubt he's got any more grand soul gems. He does not. That's fine. Oh.
Maybe you're looking. Yeah, an ornament. You find. I'm gonna put this back where it belongs. I'll never forget this.
All right. Let's fast travel back to Whiterun. Probably not going to be able to buy anything from Farengar once I talk to him about the Dragonstone until after I kill the dragon.
Oh, a bit of this and a bit of that.
Beautiful. You've got a grand soul gem. What did I want to spend that on? Well, what did I want to enchant with that is what I mean.
Trinkets, odds and ends, that sort of thing.
Oh, the ring. Of course, the ring.
Do come back.
We'll do that up in Dragon's Reach. I think I only need a couple of more levels in enchanting to increase from 40% to 60%, which will be good.
The terminology is clearly First Era or even earlier. I'm convinced this is a
Okay, so if I go the ring,
perhaps dating to just after
fortify destruction, still 11%. Let's rename that.
Good. I'm glad you're making progress.
Minor elemental ring.
Oh, have no fear. The Jarl himself has finally taken an interest. So
Okay, 22% reduction. That's good.
Ah, the Dragon Stone of Bleak Falls Barrow. That is my. So you're come to Dragon.
No, I can.
Spells and incantations.
Do you have any more Grand Soul gems that I can afford? Can afford one more. Brilliant. Do you have a necklace or gloves? Oh, damn it. I should have been using that money to buy the horse, shouldn't I? God damn it all. Can I enchant... What can I enchant those gloves with? No, those. Nothing. I feel like the default gloves that you can buy, just the mage's gloves, or gloves as they're called, can be enchanted with destruction. But maybe I'm wrong. Maybe that's only Magicka. Anyway.
Let's go.
So, Irileth tells me you came from the Western Watchtower?
Yes, my lord.
Tell him what you told me about the dragon.
Oh, that's right. We saw it coming from the south. It was fast. Faster than anything I've ever seen.
What did it do? Is it attacking the Watchtower?
No, my lord. It was just circling overhead when I left. I never ran so fast in my life. I thought it would come after me, for sure.
Good work, son. We'll take it from here. Head down to the barracks for some food and rest. You've earned it. Irileth, you'd better gather some guardsmen and get down there.
I've already ordered my men to muster near the main gate.
Good. Don't fail me. There's no time. I want you to go use, but I haven't. And please, accept this gift from my personal armory.
I should come along. I would very much like to see this dragon.
I think I've already got the restoration enchantment, so I might only be able to sell that. Let's have a look. Yeah, I do. I really want... some mage's gloves. Or just gloves, even. See if we can get some from oh, why can't I think of his name? Belethor.
Mister, could you spare a coin? I'm so hungry. Oh, thank you. Divines, bless your kind heart.
I ain't done nothing.
Take a good look around. I'm sure you'll find what you're looking for. Some may call this junk. Me, I call them treasures.
Damn it. If there was just a necklace, it wasn't million gold. Oh, thank you, Saint Salvius. Right.
Damn those Greymanes to oblivion. They want to back the Stormcloaks. They'll get what's up.
I doubt there's a chance there's going to be gloves here.
Take a look.
Let's have a look. Yeah, I didn't think so. And sell that though, so let's just get that out of our inventory. Alright. Well, I was hoping I could enchant up something, but that's not going to happen. Might do this quest.
We are not welcome here in Whiterun, so we're causing no trouble. All we have. Do you have news of our quarry?
Ooh, here we go. What do the Khajiit have?
We are creatures. Take a look.
Man, that's expensive. Goblin Totem Staff. It has another Grand Soul Gem. I wish I could afford that. Minotaur Horn? I don't remember seeing that before. Damn it, not even like a cheap necklace or anything. Ah, well.
May your road lead you to warm sands.
Now that's amazing. These guys actually beat me. It almost never happens.
I know it looks bad, but we've got to figure out what happened. And if that dragon is still skulking around somewhere. Spread out and look for survivors.
Excuse me.
We need to know what to do.
Emergency mute. That didn't miss by much. You're a little late, mate. Some people.
Do you have news of our quota?
Good. You're finally here. The Jarl's
So
been
what
waiting
happened at the Watchtower? I knew I could count on Irelef. Dragonborn. So it's true. Masters of the dragon. If you've done it by my I assign you lit. I'll also. We are honored to have you as Thane of our city, the Greybeards.
All right. Let's break down the Axe of Whiterun because we don't want it. And the enchantment will be useful. Let's learn that enchantment. Not that I'm actually going to use it straight away. What we're going to do, I'm going to go to Solitude, to the shop there, and we're going to buy a Vagrant Hood.
The Jarl has appointed me to be your house carl. It's an
Yep,
honor to
thank
serve
you.
I am your sword and your shield.
I can take you to any... Where do you want to go? Climb and back and we'll be off. First time to Solitude? Beautiful old city. Capital of Skyrim, but I'm sure you already know.
Hey Kai, how you doing?
If you've come to Solitude to join the Legion, speak to Rika. If not, keep your nose clean while you're here.
They can't hurt Uncle Rogvir. Tell them he didn't do it.
Positions.
Someone do something.
Oh. Why is it closed?
Some gate guard you were.
Oh, because it's 6 in the morning. That's why.
Greybeards have summoned the Dragonborn to High Hrothgar. Such a thing has not happened for hundreds of years.
It shouldn't have been like this. This should have drawn it out some more. He deserved a slower death.
Okay.
Oh, let me... Clothes and raiment for the discerning customer.
Do I want the captain's boots? No. Well, I do eventually. But for now, let's just get the Vagrant Hood. We're going to buy the Vagrant Hood and the Vagrant robes. There is a really cheap necklace in here too, isn't there? They're like the Crabber's Charm or something, I think it's called. Oh, we want some gloves. Get the Mage's gloves. Want the Captain's boots. Yeah, the Crabber's Charm. It's still 100 gold for the Crabber's Charm. Twiddling my thumbs because I was waiting for the in-game clock to hit 8 AM so I could go into the store. Because the stores don't open until 8 AM. And it was like 2 minutes to go, which is about, 30 seconds or something, I don't know, of real time. Let's just come over here where we're not going to bother anybody. And pull up the Arcane Enchanter. And with our 1 gem, yeah, I got the timer, or the clock up in the top left corner, which is not normally there. That's a mod that puts it there, but it's nice and handy. Okay, we need a hood, so let's get the Vagrant hood going, and we're going to put Fortify Destruction on that with our Grand Soul Gem, and we're going to rename that to the Minor Elemental hood. Very good. And we'll put the Minor Elemental hood on. We're going to keep the Vagrant robes so that as soon as we get some more soul gems, we're going to enchant the Vagrant hood, the Mage gloves, and the Captain's boot and the Crabber's Charm. But we need money first. And we don't really have anything to sell. Well, we have a tiny little bit, but what we'll do is in our... Oh, no, that one. In our chest, we will put Captain's boot, the Crabber's Charm, Mage's gloves, and the Vagrant robes. They're all the things we're going to enchant up later. We do have some stuff to sell. I forgot we have dragon bones. They sell for a little bit, so let's do that.
Beerens. Some might call this junk. Me, I call them treasures.
That's actually quite good. What have you got? You got any more Grand Soul Gems? You do, but I can't afford it. Damn. All right.
Come back to bits and pieces anytime.
What do we want to do next? What do we want to do next? We have the quest to go to Volthium Towers. We also have this quest here, but I've never done it before, and I don't know whether I'm ready to do it at this level. And also, I'd rather have a horse to travel that distance. Not that it really matters, but the other thing is I want to come over here to Dawnstar and ride about here, I think it is, like here or here, somewhere along here anyway. It might even be like there is the cave, which has all the extra spells that I want. So I think we'll come over here. I'll do White River Watch and Volthium Towers. Oh, and we could need to come over here and do that quest to get a tusk to give to... what's the name here? So yeah, back to Whiterun. Why did I go into Whiterun? I want to be out of Whiterun. In fact, I probably should have just fast traveled back to there. worth a chance. There's often either a wolf or a skeever around here somewhere, just along this section of road. And I was hoping I could just take a random pot shot and be lucky enough to kill it. There he is. He was way further back than I expected him to be. And we want to go up here, but there's always a little interaction over here as well. This looks... Is that Mage? And a bandit? That is a thief or assassin.
All right, hand over your valuables. Or I'll gut you like a fish.
Walk away right now.
Nice try. I'm not gonna ask again.
Don't you walk away from me.
How did this happen?
It happened, Mike, because I just killed him after he tried to rob me. That's how it happened. While you stood around and did nothing about it. Not that you're supposed to do anything about it, but you're there for comic relief and not much else. Where's the bandits? Oh. There. Let's just get this chest. Well, really, he's a dumbass trying to rob you at any time. Those thieves are not hard to take on. And frankly, I don't know what happens if you say, here, have all my money. I'm assuming he just takes it all, but I don't know whether he tries to then kill you afterwards as well or not. And if he does, and you kill him, do you get all your gear back? I've never tried it. We'll say yeah, we'll lie.
Said he'd be up at the summit. Better not keep him waiting.
Okay. Let's get some light in here. Probably won't worry about anything else, about armor, because I don't really need it. Just going to go through here as quickly as I can. So, there's a guy right there. Thanks for the follow. And then you're going to pop around the corner. No, maybe not. Yeah, you died of fire damage. Bottom of the steps there. Auto wine is always useful. The scout stuff. Oh no, we blew all the coins all over the place. You're not going to be able to get them all because half of them are probably behind the dresser. Oh well. I'll take the backpack and the fine clothes. Guess we're taking it all because I can't click properly. Don't need any of that. Oh, there's another gold. Your stuff. Oh, I didn't want the basket. I wanted the potion. You got in the cupboard anything? No, nothing that I want. That potion, Tony. Okay. Loot all of this. What's in the cupboard? Disappointing this time. That guy there. Got those two there. Oh, that was fun. Yeah, thank you. Normally wolves are not that hard to take on, but that one for some reason they make harder than normal. Come on. And got to get the next level of the next point I put into alteration. Got to do that so that I can cast that torch spell and it'll last longer. That wardrobe was empty, Tony. No sense going into that. Alright, let's take on the big bad guy. Oh no, we've blown him off the cliff. It's alright. I'm sure we'll be able to get down to him wherever he is. There's a potion there on the ground. Not normally on the ground, the potion's normally on the table, but when you cast exploding spells like that, you get knocked off. And there we go. I don't really want to come down here. Now I'm carrying too much. Hello, where did you go, mobile luggage? There you are. We don't need that, don't need that, those. Is there a way back up? Because there is technically, I can go and kill that other bandit. Was out the front. There we go. Banish you. Oh, that was smart of me, wasn't it? Yay, we got a level. Alright. Magicka. Okay. Do I get the next point of destruction or do I go to alteration? I think I want to do... Quite frankly... Oh no, that's level 40, damn it. Okay, that's cool. I want this dual casting alteration so that my alteration spells last longer, I think. All right. What are we doing for money? We're doing good. Even though it's going to be a long run, let's run around to Balthium Towers. Really love the horse right about now, but I've got to go and buy that spell up there. And it's a bit late at night. I have to get buggerlugs out of bed. So instead, we'll just take old Shank's mare. Yeah. There's the wolf up there. And his companion. Ooh! Dodged it. And actually, these aren't fireballs. These are elemental blasts or elemental flares. There is a fireball spell, but it's not as powerful as this one. This is actually... There's a bunch of these different level elemental spells. Because there's 3 types of elements in Skyrim that you can cast. You can cast fire, lightning, or ice. So there is various levels of fire, lightning, and ice spells in the game that you can cast. This elemental bolt, elemental flare that I'm casting is actually a combination of all 3. It's a little bit of shock, a little bit of fire, a little bit of ice, all wrapped into one. And I said earlier in the playthrough, because it just looks like a ball of energy, right? What I would have liked them to do with the animation is have, because when I cast sparks, for example, you know, there's lightning, right? And if I do flames, there's fire, and there is a fireball, a little fire bolt, and a bigger fireball that you can cast. And then there's the frost as well, and there's actually an ice spike that you can cast. It looks like this big ice crystal that gets thrown. I would have liked this spell to actually be a little lightning bolt, you know, like that long, that zaps out of your hand, and flying around it in a little circle. On one side would be a little bit of fire, a little firebolt, and on the other side would be a little icicle that just sort of twisted, and so it would do down towards the target. Because these things... Let me just get rid of that bad guy. If I throw one of these you'll notice that they don't fly exactly straight. They twist around a little bit in the air. And I just think it would have looked so much cooler, the animation for this, if the animation for this elemental blast actually looked like it was a little bit of fire, a little bit of ice, and a little bit of lightning all mixed together, rather than just this white ball of whatever. Yeah, I was thinking the same thing. If someone made a mod to do that, that would be really cool. Because you can see how the ball does sort of zigzag around a little bit when it flies. And all of the spells that you throw at a distance do that. They all have that same ability. Okay. So Necromancer dies, everyone else dies with him, so that's good. Yeah, if I could build that animation myself, I would do it. But I'm not an animator, I'm a developer. Well, I'm not even a developer anymore, I'm a sysadmin, but do what I can. Been a while since I saved, that might be a good idea. You are getting chased by a wolf. Wow, and I actually saved the elk. I didn't think I would. I thought, unfortunately, I'd probably end up having to kill the elk at the same time. Where's the other wolf? He's on the HUD. He's down through there. That's probably not going to hit him. He's taking on another... Oh, yeah, I had to take out the deer at the same time. Oop, no, don't want to wait. Much better. Okay. Slow down your button clicks, Tony. Yes, it is autumn in Australia. Finally starting to cool down a bit. Yeah, by far my favourite times of the year. I don't mind winter either, you know. It's not too bad. Just not a big fan of the summer, but then, you know, thankfully there's this wonderful thing that they invented. Actually, much longer ago than you might expect, but they invented this thing called air conditioning, which works really well in the summer. He's going to come out through that door in a minute. Right about... Ooh. Hello there, Chief. How about... There we go. Just one more guy left up there. Or is that the one on the other side of the river? Like right there. Yes, that was him. Alright. That should be the tower cleared. From halfway down the road. Always fun to do that. Okay. Finally, my torch will last a bit longer now. That's empty. Right. Nothing I want there. Make the wine. Empty cupboard. Up there. Did I blow? Oh, we did. We knocked that guy. Someone got knocked off onto the river. And that might be another body just down there as well. I'll have to check those out in a moment. That the guy over here? Yeah, must have been. I don't see his body anywhere. Alright. Fine clothes, potion, drum, it's in the dresser, nothing. Wardrobe, nothing I want. Get the level for book. Go. Yeah, that. There's the scale cloak, and I'm carrying too much. Okay. Wrong one. Get out the mobile luggage again. Stuff into it. in the chest? Ring of Minor Magica. Don't really need it. Novice Roads of Alteration. Nice. Don't really need them. Staff of the Familiar. Okay. More stuff that we can disenchant, that's for sure. And then there should be a bow there. There we go. Get the going again. Can I banish my luggage or not? I don't hear it. I must have. Okay. Fine, like a sieve. Oops. Damn mud crabs. No, that's not a body. Just water against the rocks. Very good. What's that? Oh, dragonfly. Alright, let's just, yeah, here will do. Get out the Arcane Enchanter. And let me just, once I have this sneaking suspicion I might have put something in here that I didn't mean to. Where did you search the luggage? Oh, it probably was that I was thinking of. And now I put a soul gem in here. Oh, those, I knew there was something. Yeah, and the backpack won't disenchant. Alright. Undead. Very nice. Soul trap. Let's do that one because it's worth less than the battle axe. Oh, that's got destruction and regeneration. That's why it's different from the destruction I've already got. Okay. Good. Finish that and finish that. We're not going to put that on. We're going to sell it. All right. Back to Whiterun. Five in the morning. What? There we go. Much better.
A few seconds for myself.
I don't know why you're out early.
Got some good pieces out here if you're looking for the finest weapons and armor.
Oh. Hang on.
Don't forget to check inside the shop if you need anything.
Need to get everything out of the luggage. And a shoot.
I don't claim to be the best blades, helmets,
There we go.
pretty much anything to suit your needs.
Ooh. I'm going to keep that gold ingot. I can make a gold necklace with that. I want the necklace to enchant. I haven't found any yet, so I might as well make one.
All right then. Not too shabby. Apprentice level work, but solid. Keep at it.
Would have actually preferred silver. I'm a silver sort of person rather than gold. Come on, Bellathor. Hurry up and open up your shop. This guard's eyeing me off because he sees me standing in front of a locked door.
Do you hunt? The plains outside Whiterun are ripe with game. Huh?
I've got to wait for you to do that entire walk. Sometimes, Bellathor. Oh, hang on. Let's find, what's his name, and give him Armin and give him his sword. While we're waiting for Bellathor. So he's probably walking the other way. Probably catch up to him as he walks down this way and then up that way, which is where we just came from. Where are you, Armin? No? Could just make him my active quest and find out immediately where he is. Let's see him. Oh, I've done that entire loop. Oh, there he is. I did that entire loop and Bellathor still isn't in his shop. Oh, I missed him behind the guard, did I? Damn it. It wasted some time while Bellathor got into his shop. Come on, Bellathor, open up. Yay, we're open.
Interesting. On the one hand, supplies are harder to come by since fewer traders are traveling the roads these days.
He didn't have sell. There we go. He didn't have his sell option. I normally just click the first option and that is to sell, but it was just conversation this time. Alright. Keep that. Keep the necklace. Got any Grand Soul Gems? You do not. Oh, I can afford a couple. Let's go and see if Farengar has any.
Trouble?
Oh yeah, trouble indeed. Farengar doesn't have any Grand Soul Gems. There's going to be real trouble.
So I practice with my fist. Another wanderer here to lick my father's boots. Good job.
I'll kick you in the behind with my boots in a minute if you don't shut up, kid.
Come to it seems this damnable conflict has claimed it. So, you wish to master the arcane arts?
Yay, some Grand Soul Gems. How many can I afford? Damn it, I should have... Can't afford the Flaming Horse now, can I? Onto the Spectral Horse. Keep forgetting about that. But I do have stuff I need to enchant, so... Let's get the chest. Let's see. I got the necklace to go. And then I might do the robes. I've already got the necklace, damn it. I didn't need that other silly one. Put the Crabber's Charm back. Tempting to do the boots too, but let's do the robes for now. So the necklace and the robes. Necklace, Fortify Destruction, Grand Soul Gem, Rename, Minor, Elemental necklace.
Decent enchantment, but keep studying.
And then the robes. Fortify destruction. What's it going to be if I do that? No. Let's just do fortify destruction. Grand soul gem. Minor elemental. Wonderful. And we got all them. Brilliant. Magicka. What do we got? I can't do anything more with enchanting. I could take that point there, but that only makes flame enchantments more useful or more powerful, and I'm not enchanting weapons, so that will not help me. Let's make sure we put this gear on, that, and that, which means we can sell that. Actually, I don't have enchantments on the boots and the gloves that I'm currently using, so let's swap these out so I can get rid of the Thalmor stuff. And then I can just enchant those as I get things. Is there any other keys or anything I want to put away? There is not. Banish that.
There's a tranquility in magic, don't you? So, you wish to master the arcane arts?
Probably so close to being able to afford that. Just need like 100 gold.
Remember,
that's all right. I'm gonna go and do. I can't think of the name of it. I need to bring the mammoth tusk to Isolde. And so I'm going to go to that. I think it's there. Somewhere around here. There's the place I'm going to go to. Actually, I'll do a couple of things. Once again, I'd really love to have a horse to run around and do all this stuff, but silly me, I keep buying Grand Soul Gems rather than buying that spell book.
I spend a lot of time at the market stall so I can learn the merchant's trade. I need more experience.
I haven't actually done a full save in a while. In fact, I'm not even sure I have done a full save. So we'll do that. What are we actually up to? We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that's 55%. So we've reduced the cost of our destruction spells by half. Oh, hang on. I got apprentice level destruction now, which means... Oh, I didn't buy the apprentice level spell. Okay. What we need to do... Very convoluted. We're going to come over to here and do the little camp of bandits there. Then we're going to come over here and get the tusk for Isolde. We'll give the tusk to Isolde. When we do that camp, that will give us the quest to go and get the Staff of Hasadoki, which we will do, but not straight away. Once we have done Isolde's mission and return to her, we should have enough money to be able to go up and buy the spellbook from Farengar. We're then going to go and travel by carriage up to Dawnstar, come over to the little dungeon over here that has the rest of the new spells in it. And that will give us the apprentice, adept, and expert level elemental spells. And with those, I mean, I can use them anytime I want, really, but the plan will be to I don't have to buy them then. I've got them. Really wanted to take on that wolf before I did these guys over here, but I guess not. Alright, what do we got? We've got this guy right there. And we've got that guy there. That guy is easy to kill, but this one's an outlaw, so he takes a couple more hits. And then we've got that wolf right there. I had a feeling he was going to come at me from behind, and he did. Right, we got that bandit. And then we've got this guy. There's always a bit of loot in here. I knocked the coin purse down. Right, we want to read that note, which gives us the Staff of Hasadoki quest. We want those coins, we want those potions, we want those bottles of skooma, and we want to read that book. Grab all of those. That's really the important stuff here. Now, the minute we open this chest, and by that I mean actually get anything out of that chest. Come on. We get attacked by another group of bandits that'll come around that corner there, so... Twiddling the thumbs again. This time it's while I'm waiting for my magicka to recharge over there. Once that's... Well, once I've gotten into this... There we go. Now, I'm not going to open that chest and get in there until my magicka recharges. My magicka is not recharging as good as it was before because we no longer have any items that are enchanted with magicka regeneration. But my thoughts on... We are going to have some. We're going to put them on our gloves. But my thoughts on that were that we could do without that for the time being if our destruction cost is so much less. Okay, so there they are right now. And there we go. 3 dead bandits, no waiting. I could steal this horse, but I don't wish to. I've probably actually got enough money right now that I could sell this other stuff that I just got, even though none of it's really worth all that much. And I'd be able to buy the horse. But we're out here now. Let's quickly come over this way and do the Halted Stream Camp. That was the name I was trying to think of before, but I could not. Just get up on this rock here for a sec. Yep, there's a wolf. There's 2 wolves just over there. Now there's 1 wolf just over there. Now there's no wolves just over there. See, I can count. That's amazing. There's also some dead bodies over here. Is this... Ooh. Hello there, Mr. Scavenger. Should have expected that. No. No, I didn't want the plant. I wanted the gear. Stormcloaks and Imperials fought each other, and then the Scavenger decided to strip the bodies, and I interrupted him. Well, you know what? I would have stripped the bodies as well. I just wouldn't have got upset if someone else came along in the middle of it. Not that anyone does in this game. It's not a thing. But yeah. Anyway, it's rain death from above. That guy there is probably the most dangerous guy over there because he's a mage. And there we go. That's all of them. Oop, carrying too much. Luggage. Take some of this, please. Coming up. Good luggage. I don't know. Every time I talk about the luggage, I always still think of the luggage from the Discworld novels. Expect it to be a chest with a whole bunch of little legs underneath. But at least this fits in with the Skyrim theme, because that's a Dwemer bot. Dwarven robot. Pile, schema. Not like there should have been more bodies. There are more bodies out here. There's one right there. And we're going to chuck those torches on you because I didn't want them. Was there a third body out here? No, I don't think there was. I think we're good. I think that's everybody. And if not, well, it doesn't matter. A little bit of junk there. We got this guy up here. This girl. There's another potion back down behind all of that, but I think I can learn to live without getting it. It's right back there. My explosion blew it out of reach. I must say, the one good thing about these elemental spells is they don't hurt, they don't affect you. If you cast them right in your face at an opponent, you don't take any damage, which is amazing, because quite frankly, you should. Alright, this is going to be tricky. It always is. Oi, don't break my luggage. Not that I'm sure it can break. We've got to banish it, so that's on me. Get some light on the subject. Much better. No, search that bandit, thank you. That one. Yeah, that battle was a little bit hairier than I expected it to be. But we got through. Nothing else. Oh, there's a flute down there. I don't care about the flute. Is there... Yep, there's the coin pouch. Just... there. Very good. Snouts. More mammoth staff. Thankfully, we only need one little piece of the stuff to give to your soldier. Go. Chest. You can have the torch back. I definitely don't want that. Go. That's because you can't sell torches, in case you didn't know. silver ore. Any of the rest of that. Let's just take that. It's in the dresser. Nothing really worth taking. The chest. Yeah. Oh, another potion. Wrong spell, Tony. Set off both those traps in one go. All 3 traps. Well, that was amazing. One lot of coin. Two lots of coin. 3 lots of coin. And search the bodies. Damn it. Oh, that was nasty. Damn spikes. Excuse me. Now, technically, that's a pit, and you can technically climb out of there and leave, but you seem to get hit by the spikes every time you do. So I prefer to leave. Or sometimes the game crashes for me, so I prefer to leave by coming back out this way. Get some torches going. And, yeah, just head out, back out the way we came. It's not that far to get out, so no big deal. And let's run over that on the way out, dropping those boulders behind us. And we're all good. Back to Whiterun. Let's give Isolde this thing before we sell anything. There she is.
Well met, kinsman.
I spend a lot. Once I've made an. Thank you. As promised, let me show you a thing or two about bargaining. Don't want some shifty merchant giving you a raw trade.
I do not recall if we have anything enchanted. Let's get the luggage out. Try not to put enchanted items in the luggage. I try and keep them on me, but let's just quickly double check. No, good, I didn't. So, do I have anything that could be disenchanted? Warhammer of Sparks. And the Poacher's Axe. And a Steel Axe of Binding. I'm pretty sure I've already got Binding. But Sparks and the other one. I know the Poacher's Axe, I can definitely take the enchantment off that. The other one, not so much. We'll see. Yep, I can. Okay, so Sparks, good. And that, good. I don't have... No, I don't have any gems that I can use to enchant anything I'm going to sell, so that's okay. Get levels in enchanting later. Let's grab... No, let's not grab all of that yet. Let's just go into Belethor's. The luggage will follow us. And then... Banish you. Thank you.
Everything's for sale, my friend. Everything. If I had a sister, I'd... Oh, a bit of this and a bit of that.
Damn it, I should have made something out of that. Oh, that was sunny silver ore. No, never mind. Keep that. Sell that. Not that I'm ever going to use that ability, but might as well.
Do come back. Take a look.
I didn't check to see if you've got any Grand Soul Gems. No, you've still just got that Greater. You haven't restocked from the last time I looked.
Best deal. I work
So let's just chuck that key in there. Not that we need to, but it's out of my inventory now, so I don't have to worry about it. Right.
Hello, child of
Should have just fast traveled up to here, but anyway. We definitely have enough to buy the spell first, Tony. Spell first, then soul gems.
Gotta keep my eyes open. Damn dragons. You're heading east, steer clear of Hilgrand's tomb. Think about those old crypts. The dead having trouble staying that way.
It seems this damnable spells and incantations for those with the talent to guess them.
Spectral Horse. Wonderful. We're done. Okay, now, 2 more Grand Soul Gems. I can't afford the second one. Damn it, that's not fair.
You know, if you've got the aptitude.
Look. Shove over, Buggerlugs. Thank you. Now, gloves I can put Fortify Magicka on. That only increases my Magicka, doesn't increase the recharge rate. Not as important. Captain's boots, a very special set of boots. The only boots in the game that you can actually put Fortify Destruction on. That I know of, anyway. I found that out purely by chance. What level of Fortify Destruction do I get if I put 7% and Magicka regenerates 10% faster? No. Let's do that. Okay. Rename those to minor elemental boots. Crafted. We are now looking at, it should be 66%. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 66% reduction in spell cost. Very nice. And we have our new spell that I haven't favorited yet. It is a conjuration. I don't have any illusion spells at all. Surprising, really. I'm not big on illusion spells. They have their uses, I just don't use them. Right. Which one first? I know which one first. We're going up here to Dawnstar.
Need a ride? I can take you to any of the... Where do you want to go? Climb and back, and we'll be off. Get up there.
Right.
mean?
Where is it? I'm trying to remember which building it is. That has the spell book or teleporting here. I think it's this one. Yep, there it is. Teleport to Dawnstar. How are we doing for Magicka at the moment? 190, yes. Just not going to be enough because the spells require 249. 250 basically. Right, there's nothing else I want to do here in Dawnstar. I just want to go around the coastline and find this dungeon. So, let's summon our Spectral Horse. I can never remember exactly where on the map it is. It's somewhere down in this sort of general area down here. I think it's actually just across from that island, if I remember rightly. But I know it when I get down to it. The spot where this little cave is that contains the necromancers, no, warlocks and I can't remember. Anyway, bad guys that are guarding the chest with all of the new spells in them. It's always past this little area with the flames here. But we're going to stop in there because that's got a good spell book in it. I don't know whether to take her necklace or not. I don't think I can get rid of it once I take it, so I might just leave that. It's actually not that far down here now. Yeah. So I might leave the horse and just go on foot the rest of the way. Sorry, mate. You're in my way and you would have attacked me as I tried to walk past, as your friends over there are basically going to do anyway. Oh look, a wolf. Actually expected that to be a winter wolf. I didn't expect him to go down so easily. He was just a standard wolf. So this here is the little passage up to the dungeon containing our spells. Hobbs Fall Cave. Bunch of old wine bottles everywhere. Most of the bad guys are right up there, but you've got to go around... get to them. Got to take out their skeletons. And the necromancers. Make the soul gem. Not sure what else I'm going to want. Oh, I hear a skeleton. And there's also another necromancer there. Hit her hard, hit her fast. And get a chance to get a ward up. Not that the wards help all that much, particularly when I can drop one of these on the ground next to them and it sort of burns for a little bit and does some damage over time as well. Right, and there's some more ag guys down there, but we'll get down to that in a minute. Picking up everything I can along the way. Oh, hello. Go, and you too. Oh, that's right, that's the main room with all the... level. Very nice. Yeah. Keep going Magicka for the moment. Damn, we are so close. Basically Destruction 30 and I can start doing those. I might... So tempting to get the next level alteration. Do I need that? I could get the higher level flesh spell, but I'm not really using it just yet. Very much. So it might be better off to... I'm going to leave this point. I'm not going to use it. As soon as I get another point in destruction, which hopefully won't be that long, the way I keep slinging these spells around. Lots of empty wine bottles around here, which I don't want, because they don't sell for anything. I don't really care about alchemical ingredients. That's the chest I want. Let's just... this one first. Go. Conjure Familiar. No, nothing I want in there. There we go. Ancient Tome Chest. Boom. Now, I definitely want those 3 elemental spells, and I just found Conjure Familiar, so I'm going to learn that. Choking Grasp is really not that great. I already had Cure Disease, and I already had Elemental Flare. These, Fenric's Welcome... oh, that Flame Cloak was the one that I found on the girl that was burning. Hangman's Noose... that, to me, is more necromancy than destruction. Fenric's Welcome and Orum's Aquatic Escape, and I think there's one other. No, it's just those 2. They're really weird spells that do a multitude of things. I'm going to sell them. I'm not even going to learn them. I don't think I'm going to learn that. I don't think I'm going to learn that. That is not bad, but I don't want it, because that does, for 30 seconds, opponents in melee range take 16 points of fire damage per second. I'd much rather use Unbounded Storms and Unbounded Freezing, which are high-level spells, but we're soon going to be able to cast those for nothing. Touch of Death, no. Strangulation, no. Pride of Hairstag, That's a conjuration spell that summons a bear, but it's only for 60 seconds. It's not bad, but I don't want it. Paralysis Rune is nice, but I'm going to sell it as well. So we're basically going to sell the rest of these spells. We're not going to use them. Okay. Oh, hello there. That was you. Now, while I think about it, I should favor Bolt, because that's the apprentice one. And that should become my new spell on my 2 slot. I might unfavor Elemental Flare. There we go. Costs a little bit more, but does significantly more damage. And that's a conjuration increase. Very nice. Let's just actually have a look at the damage difference. Elemental Flare is doing 15 points of fire damage, 15 points of shock damage, and half of that as stamina damage, which is basically ice damage, I think. And this one is doing 30 points of damage. Sorry, this one's doing 20 points of damage. So it's not a huge difference, but it sort of is. And it's only costing me 2 more points of magic to cast it, which is really nice. Actually, the way things are going with the stuff that I've got, I could almost be using Elemental Burst at this point and doing even more damage, but I'm not going to worry about that, because soon, I know I said I don't have the skill for it yet, but as soon as I get to here, I'm going to be able to put a point into each of these. And once I get to Destruction 30, the next 3 perk points I get, or the next 2, because I've already got 1, can go into these, and that will drastically increase the amount of damage that those spells are doing. Right. Hang on a sec. Yes, I knew I was missing something. There's this path down this way. This is the one that goes down to the bottom. To that area I talked about a moment ago. And you can't tell that that spell did more damage than the previous one, because my previous spell was killing. That took out a novice necromancer in 1 hit, and it was taking me 2 to take them out before, so I'm happy enough with that. Anything else I want? The wooden sword. Fine. Almost feels like there should be a secret door there. A jug's worth a bit. We'll take it. Alright, back out this way. That's the wrong spell. Let's do that again so we get proper lifetime out of that. Okay. Just need to knock those gems off their pedestals so that they can't shock me. Hello, Mage. Goodbye, Mage. Necromancer, or whatever you want to call yourself. Here's all the bad guys. At all of them? I had a feeling there was one more, but that other one might have been a thrall that was raised from the dead. Went back to ash like that. Yeah, I think it was this one up here. Seeing. Alrighty. Ocean. Special cape. Black soul gem. It's in the chest. Okay. I felt like there was more black soul gems here previously, or maybe I'm thinking that's where I'm thinking. No, I am. I'm thinking of the place that has the staff of Hasadoki. That has a lot of black soul gems in it. But the interesting thing here is that now that I have a black soul gem, I really should go and find a bandit or something to use that on. But I can't until I get the staff of Hasadoki. What am I doing? I'm going... Oh, this is the right way. I jump down there and this is the exit. Yes. Okay. Don't have enough magicka to teleport out. So let's just head back to Whiterun. Do I have anything to disenchant? That's actually technically not enchanted. I don't know why it's called a tail rather than a cape. And I don't know why it has a little enchantment hook mark on it, because it doesn't. If you wear it, it gives you no special bonus. Nothing that's indicated anyway. I can't break down those because I already know that enchantment. We might have that Robes of Illusion might be good. Those I already know. Okay, let's have a quick look. I can't remember if there was anything in the luggage, so let's just check that super quick. I'm not playing with fire, young lady. No, there was nothing in the luggage, so let's get rid of that. And then let's just get the Arcane Enchanter out. Wonderful. I can do the Robes of Illusion. Very nice. Okay. I have 3 petty soul gems. Let's enchant some stuff. Or we sell it. Hey, let's put another enchantment on Hilma's hide. I hope it doesn't crash the game.
Clan Greymane.
I work with my mother. Sell fruits and vegetables. It's fun most.
Got some good pieces. Blades, helmets, pretty much anything to suit your needs. Don't forget to check inside the shop if you need anything.
Did you know know there's some fruits that actually grow better in the cold weather?
Do you get to the Cloud District very often?
Take a good look around. I'm sure you'll find what you're looking for. Everything's trinkets, odds and ends, that sort of thing.
Can't sell any more to Bellathor. I don't suppose you've stocked up and you have a greater soul gem. Not worth me buying that just to then use it on something I'm going to sell. Okay. EK all day, thanks for the follow.
It seems this damnable conflict... I had you figured for a mage. I think you'll appreciate this.
Good. And I'll take that Grand Soul Gem from you. Thank you very much, Lee. That's going to be it, I think. I don't want any other spells. Actually, I'll take Fast Healing, even though I haven't been using healing much at all. And I probably should have a lesser ward, even though I get one. If I was to do the Major Guild quest line, I could get one there for almost nothing. I said I wanted Mark and Recall just in case I needed them. I'm not going to need Soul Trap, so I won't bother with it. I will take Stone... Oh, I won't take Stone Flesh because I can't afford it. Alright.
You know, if you've got the aptitude, you should join the Mages College in Winterhold.
Okay. The last thing I need to enchant in this set of gear is the gloves. And therefore we're going to enchant Fortify Magicka on those. I am still going to call them minor elemental gloves, just so that they all group together. In like that in the inventory. Otherwise, you've got this one set of gloves here and everything else. Yes, they all stay together. I know I don't have... I can know that when I'm trying to sell stuff and everything, they're all just going to be bang. In that block there, I don't sell anything in that lot, and that'll work well. All righty then. So, what is next? Well, we know what's next. We're going to go to the Western Watchtower. And then from here... Oh, that's the banner. I was seeing this shadow right there on the ground move. I'm thinking, oh, don't tell me there's a dragon flying over, but no, somehow that banner there casts a shadow there. It actually makes no sense at all. There's no position that the sun could be in, I would have thought. I suppose it is getting up almost horizontal. Okay. I'll leave it. I won't call it out and say that it's impossible. Alright. So, quest for the Staff of Hasadoki. There will be a site of a bandit attack just down here. And there will be an orc mage that we're going to have to take on. He's in a battle already with... Oh, that is really nice. He's in a battle with a saber-tooth. Good, he's run out of magicka now. He's using that damn staff. Got him. Staff of Ice Storms. Alright, and let's read that note. And then we're going to come up in here. Yeah, more Grand Soul Gems. Black Soul Gems. Okay. Normally the bandits are over here. One of them's normally draped over there, and there's like one there and one over there. I don't know what happened. I think... I'm assuming the battle... I would have thought the battle just never really happened and the bodies were placed, but maybe the battle does happen in real time after you get the quest. And maybe the saber-tooth cat caused a problem with the battle? Or... So I can't even see where the saber-tooth cat corpse ended up. If it did it run off? What happened? So I was assuming that mage killed the saber cat, but I can't see the body. I can't see the corpse. And it was running around this area here somewhere, I thought. Thought it was more over that way than over this way, but... Actually, now that I think about it, it is probably still alive somewhere. Saber cats are one of the enemies. I'm pretty sure that when they get injured enough, they will run. And they don't always come back. So it may very well be that it ran off in that direction down that way somewhere and just it won't be back. All right, so we've got everything from there. What I'm... No, no, we're right. Okay. Let's get our mount out. One really good thing about this spectral mount seems to have unlimited stamina. You can do a full gallop on this Just, it seems like forever. Which is amazing. Until you get attacked by a dragon, and then it is very annoying. Damn it. I didn't hear the music. Will you get lost? He's attacking somebody over this way, is he? I didn't hear the music. I did not expect a dragon. I mean, I should have expected a dragon because I unleashed the dragons by killing what's-his-name, but that first dragon that you kill actually has a name. Oh, beautiful timing for a level up, because that'll give me back all of my magicka so that I can just pound away again and finish him off. Okay, I've got 2 points. I'm going to put one into Augmented Flame and the other into Augmented Shock first. I will do Frost eventually, but those 2 are the more important. Now, if you remember, we were doing 20 points of damage. Let's just really quickly... We're using Bolt. It's now doing 31 points of fire damage and 31 points of shock damage. So, and that was it. Another double blast finished him off. Man, I love these elemental spells. All right. Let's just quickly grab the pelts off these wolves. And seeing as we've got the chance, let's just heal ourselves up. And then let's summon our horse. We don't actually have very far to go. I'm almost being a little bit lazy by doing this last little bit on the horse, to be honest, because it's really just... We turn off just over the top of the hill here. Now. Hey, let's do this. Couple of skeletons guarding the place. Where are they? Oh, there he is. There should be one more. I mean, he's over that way somewhere. You know, somehow we got him. Don't ask me how. All right. Gingerly come over to here. People we want to kill are just up there where that skeleton is. And now that we've killed that skeleton, they're probably going to start coming out. Let's just see. There we go. We got their attention now. Sometimes if I start moving towards here, it entices them to come a little bit closer. I found it's easier if I stay down here and fight them, if possible. They just don't want to come down this time. I don't really want to go up there after them because one of them has the Staff of Hasadoki and she will just spam attack me with it and knock me flying back. That's the whole way that she kills you, is you get up there and she hits you with the knockback effect of the staff and it throws you against the wall or throws you off the top up there and you fall down to there and you die from the impact. So it is not something that you really want to let her do. See what I mean? Thankfully, that fall wasn't too bad. Or was it? Hello? No, that was too bad. Right, that is why you do not want to let them do that. If you can help it. Knock knock. Anybody home? Can't see either of them. Why are they not coming down this time? There are other times when I've got them to come down very easily. They just don't want to come out. This time. They are. Let's just get some heals going. What am I stuck on? I'm stuck behind that. Alright. Ooh. I think she's all the way down the bottom. Yep, there she is. One more decent hit, and we've done it. There it is. Staff of Hasadoki. Best damn mage weapon in the game, and it doesn't actually technically do any damage. Favorite it, put it in our right hand. And that is our new layout. That will be 1, and that will be 2. Very good. Has a permanent ward effect, equivalent to a standard lesser ward spell. And on top of that, it also does a knockback effect. When you shoot it at somebody, and finally, it does soul trap. So this is just like a super useful. There we go. Super useful spell. Staff. Grab that. Grab the dagger. I'll grab that. Fragments. I never keep soul gem fragments. I probably should. I think there is something you can do with them. I think maybe you can... Maybe you need soul gem fragments to make that... Was it the black star gem? That's a black soul gem that can be used continuously. Can be used repeatedly. Not that I want that, but anyway. Do I have anything to enchant? Or disenchant, I should say. Robes of Minor Restoration. Sure. We'll take that. I now have 2 filled black soul gems, but I don't think I have anything that I want to enchant at the moment on my gear. So, I also have some unfilled black soul gems, at least 1 in my chest, and I've got 3 more here. So, at some point, maybe I don't have 1 in the chest. Maybe I didn't put it in there yet. But at some point, if we're going to go and fight bandits, I should get those black soul gems. Yeah, I hadn't put them away yet. We should get these back. I'm going to put these all away for the moment so that I can enchant them later. That grand soul gem. Keep the silver ring. Just up here, I think it's locked if I remember rightly. Actually, it's trapped. Whoop. Hang on, that's a ward. Oh, no, I missed it. There we go. That was a ward. All right, I feel we're doing really, really well. Oh, and we have 2 people wanting to talk to us.
Got something I'm supposed to deliver. Your hands only. Let's see here. Ah, a letter from the Jarl. Moving up in the world, eh? Looks like that's it. Got to go.
You there. The Dawn Guard is looking for anyone willing to fight against the growing vampire menace. What do you say? Yeah? You change your mind? The Dawn Guard could use somebody like you. Ha! Isran's going to like you. Go talk to him at Fort Dawn.
I've never had him just say that intro and then nothing. Normally there's further conversations. So that was really weird. But anyway, that's all good. This is going to be really awkward, I think, because I've just realized that I've been streaming for 3 hours, 45 minutes. Now I'm going to try and use the special feature which will split the videos up into 15-minute segments when I upload them to YouTube, which hopefully means that we don't have a like 2-minute video at the very end. But we'll see what happens. Anyway, that's going to be it for this episode, I think. Really happy with how we're going. We are at level 10, which is great. And I think the next thing we're going to do is we're going to start doing the Dawnguard questline, because the plan for this, if you didn't hear earlier, was I plan to finish the main questline, so killing Alduin, the Dragonborn questline, and the Dawnguard questlines as a mage. I've never actually finished any of that as a mage, and so I decided that's what we're going to do. So that's going to be the next episode. I've had a lot of fun. This is going really well. I will hope you will join me for the next episode, and I will see you then. Thanks a lot. Bye now.